And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Round 80! 51 to Mike. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep pass. Hey, Haywood! Hey, tight. Check.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
He's brought down at the 31.
With that kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Hey, Delta. Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Mike 51. We ain't giving up nothing to LA. Check nickel. Check 99.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Alpha. 47 to Mike, boy, 47. Check, 47. 56.
Allen off the play fake. He is going to find Hill here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Both sides. You don't want nothing. You don't want regular. Hey, wahoo! 47 Mike. Mike, 47. Let's go. 47's the Mike. 47's the Mike. Man, let's get that ball here. Done. 25. Check 25. SOS.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At their 49.
A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They toss it to Tomlinson. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
Now it's Tomlinson. And he goes first down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Now, the good thing for you, partner, is you're not as old as I am, okay? So back when the dinosaurs roamed the earth, the right side of an offensive line was almost always your power side. Your bigger, stronger, physical guys. And on this play, they tossed it right and looked like it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, but that's not the case so much anymore, you're saying, with the bigger guys?
Not necessarily.
Find the best guys, plug them in on your O-line.
Right. As a general rule now, you're a lot more balanced on your offensive line. It might still lean towards your best pass blocker on the left side,
sure,
but not necessarily all the time.
Slam, 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 slam.
Protein spill. Hey, orbit. Ready to go. 5.
Looking to throw on second down. Herbert, that's complete. It's Collins. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Hatchet, hatchet. Shoot, shoot, shoot. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash. Wow,
hey, zoom. On the ball. Ready.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Now that battle, that was won right up front.
And we're used to seeing those battles right up front, but we're used to seeing a lot of defensive tackles or more run stuffers and just play the spot where they are. How about these dancing bears we see nowadays that win the battle and then go upfield looking for runners?
Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground, because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense, because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Throwing up first down is Allen. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time, but it'll be second down. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
Allen's throw is complete. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
A gain of 12. First down, Chicago.
Mighty! Bandit! Check 24, check 36! Sponge! No! Hey, go!
They'll run on first down. Pollard. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5.
Let's bring it! Check.
Hey, high 7.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Watch the eye!
Hey, Echo!
47's the mic, 47's the mic.
2nd and 5 now. Allen, the first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Pollard. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now Allen. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 12-yard line.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
Go. Go. Watch twins. Watch twins. Check. We go.
On 1st down, Pollard. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
Topper!
Check. Fresno.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Kalen Ballage hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bears have taken the lead. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Bears 7, Buccaneers 3.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up the 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. 60 Pittsburgh.
Right there. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Quick the edge.
Greystone travel. Bravo.
Boys, 58, it's Mike.
Watch the slants.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Set. 15 line.
From the gun on third down. Herbert got an open man. That's Campbell. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Come on, set. 50, plant.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
52, right 52. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You better be ready. Let's go.
On first and 10, Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A gain of 6 there on first. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
Watch the slap. Watch the slap.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Rush in.
On second down now, Dobbins trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap-up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
From the gun on third down, Herbert, and that will be incomplete. The rookie first-rounder Jonathan Abram there to knock it away. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and now it's second down.
He's thrown 1 interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does, and that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's third down.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown 1 interception. Almost threw a second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. They complete it to Hill. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Allen now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. And again, it's Allen. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Four receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 3.
Check 13. Half. Hey, Alpha.
Check Mike 47. Check Mike 47.
On play action. Allen. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Kill, turn up. He's mine. Middle.
Hey, wahoo!
7's the mic, 47's the mic. I got one. 47 Mike, 47. Hey,
56.
Switch.
Now Allen again. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
47's the mic, boy.
Hey, dude.
Check 47. I got you. You're all mine, baby. Get this.
Pass.
47's the mic.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Hey, exit.
Allen to throw once more. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 6 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
Ready.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Tomlinson. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
60 or
52's the mic.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Say.
General West.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Catch made here by Campbell. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, We'll step aside and be right back.
Here we go, here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Watch out, watch out.
Hey, Sam off. Fire.
And this is Tomlinson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Got it.
Watch Mike, watch Mike. Get that quarterback and on. Check 3.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. 49, check 49.
Hard. Ready.
On 2nd down, Dobbins. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, baby.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
On the set.
52. Hey, check. Kill.
Pilot, 64, weak. Get it.
To throw on 3rd down. Herbert is going to go for a big play downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check 31, check 31.
Hey, high 7.
From the gun, it's Allen. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yo, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Get the ball. 5 wide.
Now Allen to try again after the pick 6. Completes it to Hardman. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Hey, Echo.
Middle. Pick me up. Here we go. Check the backer.
Allen will try again on second down. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 40.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
47 Mike, 47. Here I come. Alert. 47's the Mike. 47's the Mike. Check.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Mike 47. It's coming this way.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Allen now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Bravo.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike 47. Come on, D.
Here's Allen to throw it. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Alert! I got you, boy. Switch it.
You draw corporate.
Middle. Back.
Hey, seam 6.
Hey, tight. 58, come on.
Now Balaj. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal, Chicago. That's the end of the third quarter.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come out in the pistol. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now here's Pollard. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Check three. It's free. Check Mike 47.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Kalen Balaj with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Bears have retaken the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Buccaneers 10.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Five. Check. Mike 56. Mike 56. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Shoot. 2nd and 11. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got him in. Complete. The 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Buccaneers have once again taken the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 17-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The run there on 1st down, going to get him 5 up to the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Mike, 58, right there. Smooth. 58, boy, 58, Mike.
Hey, tight.
Kill.
Topper.
Again, it's Balaj. And an alley to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10.
Hey, Haywood.
58, come on. Get your swerve on. He's coming. Double up. He's coming, double up.
On play action, Allen gets this one to Hill. Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
58, 19.
Hey, home.
Hang on, need some therapy after this.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fair catch made at and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Allen throwing after the interception. Flushed out right. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
So I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick six on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
Hey, Alpha.
Switch up, switch up.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off right around the 43. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Here we go, set. 61, matchbox lights.
They're running it.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, 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 twist. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Slam, slam. Tighten up, tighten up.
Rock it, rock it.
Check 37. Check your hot read. Switch, switch, switch.
Let's go.
Now Tomlin set on 1st and 10. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of 2 there, second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
3, 218, chopper.
Check 99, check 99.
Hey, wahoo. Hit it.
Again, it's Tomlinson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Kill. Hey, turn it up, turn it up. Deuce. 25, check 25.
Look, squeeze.
SOS.
6-6, bullet high.
Watch the safety.
Hey, lock it. Let go.
Looking to throw. Herbert. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Yeah, and that play was pretty well doomed right from the start. The pressure was really affecting him. Collapsed everything in the pocket. He had to move around, try to get it downfield. Incomplete.
.44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
2.
Allen to throw. Now a desperation throw deep, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off near the 44, and they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line.
Down. 15 line. 15 line.
Come on. You better bring it.
You're out.
They'll run on first down. Tomlinson. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 29-yard line. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fistfights.
Tomlinson again, a first down carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held him to no gain.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Tomlinson. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went